Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the 13th to the 19th of March. Thank you for being here. Now this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, particularly rising signs where it's more aligned to you and who you are. It is for the collective, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's get to it. So I hope you've been going well these last few weeks, and as you look ahead. And if you have been watching the videos and have some kind of synergy with them, please do comment and let me know. And let's see what cards want you to hear for this coming week. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have Judgment, and the top of pile we have the Star. Okay, so what do you need to know? I'm getting the feeling that you're feeling quite fulfilled and you're filling your cup up. I feel like there may have been a point where you are feeling drained and that you need to take that time out to fill your cup up and be able to move forward. You're ready to take action in all areas of your life, and where you felt like you've been received or people have been judging you, you're at a place where you're ready to remove that judgment and overcome it and say to hell with it. Like you're just at the point where you're sick and tired of it. So I feel like this week is very positive because you're making steps and making tracks and being able to take control of your feelings and stuff as well. I'll just move the Star over there. And I suppose even when, you know, we're looking at the cards in terms of your action and your judgment and you're being surrounded by the Ace of Cups and Stars, it's really showing that your emotions are very much a big part with this week. It may not be outwardly shown to other people, but it's stuff that you've been internally thinking about and that you're determined to make changes and reclaim parts of your life that you felt like you had no claim over or felt other people were putting you down and not allowing you to be who you truly are. And I get that. I've had that many a time myself, especially when people treat you like crap for defending yourself or speaking up. It's like they have that ability where they can say and do what they want with no repercussions and then get offended when you speak up and try and protect yourself and assert yourself. I'm getting the word narcissism, so there may be some people that are watching this specifically who are experiencing that, and you're going through a period at the moment where you're waking up to who they are and you're ready to put a stop to that and no longer take that, because it is a form of emotional abuse and it's not something that you want to be treated by someone in that manner. Or way of being. It's actually soul destroying, and if you're able to overcome that and just block it from happening, you're protecting yourself and your self-worth, and that's important because you shouldn't compromise that because someone else needs to feel the control of you and needs to feel like they have to have power over you. And I get it, I experience it myself. It is not healthy, so please have faith. Now we're going to do a series of cards. Direct messaging is what this week's reading is about. At the end, you'll have the opportunity to ask a question and I'll reveal the answer card, so please hang around for that. In the meantime, what does your soul lesson need to tell you? Soul lesson. I would love to have longer fingers. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Refine your attention. See, I feel like that backs it up. I'm going to draw a second one. Shine your light. Yes, I feel like that backs up my messaging that I was just conveying about people having or wanting to have control over you and you determining that you're not allowing that to happen. So it's about, when it says refining your attention, I believe it's about you coming to the realization that things that happen or fallouts or whatever, it's not necessarily your fault. People just like to believe you as a layperson, and again, they play the victim when they're actually the abusers. And shining your light means that you're going to be rising above that to be able to show that you can live your life in a fulfilling way that's not involving them in a way that you're allowing the power to affect you. You're actually rising above that and being powerful in your own way. So please take that messaging. We have these Rage cards. It can be a bit direct on my Cancer reading. It was quite subtle. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces, with these cards. Let's stick together a little bit, but what messaging do you need to hear? What messaging do you need to hear? One more, universe, just one card, please, for Pisces. I react with peace and ease, no matter how stinky the cheese. How fitting is that, honestly, seriously. Life isn't about what happens to you. It's not about the beauty that happens, and it's not about the bullshit that happens. Life is about how you choose to react when it happens, which means it's also about how you choose to react when those narcissistic people come into your life and want to control it and make you out to be the bad person you're not because it suits their narrative. So definitely rise above it and shine, because I tell you what, that'll piss them off more than anything else. They'll say it won't affect them, but mentally, you know, they're going to go into narc mode and shut down and ignore you because you've hurt their feelings. And let's face it, narcissists don't have feelings. They lack empathy. Now, don't get me wrong, this reading is not for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave what's behind. But I think this messaging needs to be conveyed for this week, and it will be direct to at least a few people. And I feel like society, there's this rise in narcissism. It's like this entitlement behavior, and people need to have some kind of control and need to like comment fetch on social media and, you know, all this stuff, and it's quite damaging. I don't play to that, and I hope you don't either. Passion, beetroot. Passion. So find your passion. If you're in a relationship, please rekindle that intimacy if you've been together for a while, or it may be even passion in what you do as a career, a hobby. Reignite that passion to bring you fulfillment where you may feel like there's been lack. Okay, so what self-care does Pisces need to practice this week, please? What self-care does Pisces need to practice this week, please? And don't forget, Pisces, you are highly intuitive, so don't think you're overthinking things. Believe what you're thinking and trust in it. Don't try and always give people the benefit of the doubt. I know it sounds so negative, but what I'm saying is if you sugarcoat and make it like everything's okay, or you want to try and see the best in people, it comes across as being a bit naive and allowing them to be that way to you and to others. Connect with your ancestors. Now, I know that says ancestors, and you know, it's really funny because my dad did DNA tests and got results last week, and we had some surprising results from that. And you know, there's some connections that he can get out of that with the relationships and, you know, the extended family that came out of all those hundreds of people in the back of that test. But although it says connect with ancestors, I'm feeling like this is you connecting with yourself, your higher self, your past self, and your future self. So when we're thinking about that, we're thinking about the Akashic records, and we're thinking about what is it that you're brought into this life that you carried from your past life and that you'll bring into your next life as well. If you're not happy with something, is there a way that you can change it so you don't carry it into your next life? So please take that into consideration when considering what connection with ancestors means for you. So a couple of more cards. This one is your chakra. So where do you need to focus? Which chakra do you need to focus on this week, Pisces? One card. Heart chakra, malachite. Forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. And you know what? You don't have to say it verbally to anyone at all. If you're willing to move past this person that's been creating tension in your life, all you have to do is internally forgive them. Although it may be hard to do that, but with you saying it to yourself internally, it's saying that you're ready to just forgive so you can let go, release it, and move forward in a more positive way without them being a burden on you. And forgive yourself. You know, don't be hard on yourself. Okay, so we have your question now with the yes or no cards. Pause now if you haven't got your question, and then press play, because here we are with the reveal. Maybe. Okay, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing for you, but this card is suggesting that everything is rapidly changing. So the possibility of things happening the way you imagined are there. However, it is time that will determine the outcome. Therefore, do not give up. Just open yourself up to change by concentrating on what you have to do to get there and receive the answer you are after. Do not give up, as things will change. Maybe the situation is not right for you and you just wish or expect things to happen in a certain way. Be open to the possibility that it may not happen, especially if you have already planned a scenario in your head. Maybe this is a good time to go with the flow. Also, new doors will open for you, so move forward and expect new things. You do not want to follow a path to something that may not happen. Wow. So let's finish up this reading now with me pulling some cards from my own old deck. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know that I'll just throw some cards out from my bag of cards and see what extra little messaging that we can throw out to you and you can take personal connection with. Gains. Okay, it does look like it's in the reverse position, but I don't use reverse with these, so you may see some financial gains. Young female. So there's someone around you that is going to bring some inspiration and joy into your life. Elderly. Oh geez, these are cards, I switched them around, but these are cards that also showed up for Cancer. Connect with the elders in your life. Maybe it's your connection with the ancestors that showed up in self-care. And lastly, Church. Have you not been going but need to, or have you been considering if no longer going? Anyway, Pisces, thank you for being here this week for the reading. I hope it resonated with you and being able to bring you comfort. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.